Shakey Nan again. Today, guys, I wanted to talk about my ET progression because as I've been doing these videos, I have said a lot, all I can talk about is my story with ET. I'm still yet to have a one-on-one conversation face-to-face with another ETer, unfortunately, because it's not well known in Australia, and a lot of people that have got it are hiding away, or they don't know what it is yet. So all I can talk about is my progression and my ET. I really hope to be able to get to meet more ETers, but at the moment, this morning they've announced we're in lockdown now until the end of September. So yesterday Shane and I have decided we've postponed our wedding until March next year. Hopefully then we'll be able to have everyone get together with us as it is now. If we do have it at the end of October, it would probably only be 5 people allowed at your house, if we're allowed any at all. So I just wanted to, today, like I said, it's about my progression, because a lot of people are getting a bit worried and messaging me and saying, that have just started to get a central tremor and saying, is this what I'm going to be like? Everyone's tremors progress differently. So, I've had this all my life. This is 50 years of progression to me. Some people that have had it for over 50 years are not as bad as me. Some people are worse. Luckily, we do have the options if you're willing for the DBS and the focused ultrasound, if you do get to the point where you can't live with it anymore. But that's why I'm doing these videos, to be able to show people that if you do eventually get this bad, because you'll never know how bad you're going to progress with your essential tremor. But if you do ever get this bad, I'm just trying to show people that you can still live with it. It's a life sentence, it's not a death sentence, but it is hard. We can still do it though. We can still do everything, it just takes us a bit longer, and we've got to find our ET way. So my progression, when I was a kid, it was only in my hands. And because I never knew what it was, I just thought I was a nervous person. I've just lost where I was going. Sorry guys, this hasn't happened for a while. I can hear Shane talking in the hallway and it's thrown me. Okay, so my progression. So it was only in my hands. We never knew what it was. So to me, I was just a nervous person. And that's sort of what got me when I started doing these videos and realising how badly it was unknown around the world, and how unfortunate it is that not many doctors know about it. That it upset me that, if I walked into a doctor's surgery, because I wasn't diagnosed until I was 27, and that was from a neurologist when I went for a completely different thing. Because no doctors had ever mentioned to me, why you're shaking, when I walked in their office, I thought I must have been nervous. Otherwise, doctors would have said it. If I'd walked into a doctor's surgery limping, they would have said, what's wrong with your leg? They can see this. Why didn't a doctor mention it before I was 27? So for the neurologist to finally give me the name for it, it didn't bother me because I had the name for it. That was great. It wasn't just me anymore. I had the name for it. By then, I had a little bit of a head tremor, but it was still mainly in my hands. My hands were getting worse though. I'd had the kids, I was doing a lot with them. I was always busy having 4 young kids. So it made my tremors worse. Because I've never really cared about researching it, I live with it. I know more about it than the textbooks are going to tell me, I always thought. So, oh my goodness, I've done it again. I thought I was prepared for today, but as I said before, I don't write any notes. I just get up here and talk from the heart, and all the other times it's come out great, but today's coming out a shocker. But you get these days, don't you? Oh. Okay, yeah, so eventually it went to my head, eventually it went to my body. Now I have whole body tremors. So if I see someone, especially in a shop, and I stand there and talk for a while, you will see that now my arms and my hands are going worse. Now my head's going worse. Now my legs are going. My torso is going. So that's standing still, talking to someone. So as you can see, that's why it's hard to stop and talk to people when you do meet someone in the street. The longer I stand still, it's like a posture for me to stand still. The longer I stand still, the worse my body gets. But not everyone gets that. You know, not everyone gets the whole body. Not everyone will get the head. Not everyone will get any worse than in their hands. As I've said before on my where it's come through my heritage, I think I've got it from both sides. My mum's great nan was known as Shakey Nan. My dad's mum definitely had it, but we never knew what it was. So, you know, I think I got the double whammy because my older brother, my younger sister hasn't got it. My younger brother has, but he's not as bad as me. He hasn't had children, so we don't know whether he would have passed it on. I've passed it on to all 4 of my children. They've had it now for, my eldest 3 have had it now for about, how old are they now? For about 12, 13 years. They haven't progressed. So, you know, don't panic watching me, guys. You may not get to this stage, but all I'm trying to do is help you learn and help you realise that if you do get to this stage, you can live with it. All right, guys. Oh, my goodness, that was a shocker, but you get those days. Oh, I love you all. Take care. Stay safe. Have a great shaky weekend, and I will see you all on Tuesday. Bye, guys.